Hello everyone. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be creating we're going to Today we're going to be creating this another video. Today we're going to be creating this cool looking design that we built in our past live stream, which is a that we built in our past live stream, which is a furniture store called Future, or however you'd want to pronounce this. So we have a simple showcase with this text in the middle, and then we showcase some of the products that we would technically be selling if this were a real furniture store. And then we have the testimonials section, and then our newsletter section be selling if this were a real furniture store. And then we have the testimonials section, and then our newsletter section, and then finally a very simple footer. And then on the right, this is just the mobile version. Very simple footer. And then on the very simple footer. And then on the right, this is just the mobile version where we just duplicate the same thing, but only with the same thing, but only with duplicate the same thing, but only with the mobile elements, with the but only with the mobile elements. Okay, same thing, but only with the mobile elements. Okay, so we just duplicate the same thing, but only with the mobile element, where we just duplicate the same thing, mobile elements. Just duplicate the same thing, but only with the mobile elements. Okay. So that's looking elements. Okay, so that's looking file elements. Okay, mobile elements. So that's looking fantastic. And if fantastic, and if you want to build along fantastic, fantastic, and if you want to build along, then I have a repository where I have committed this. I have a repository where I have committed this, and let me just show it to you. This, and let me just show it to you. So if you head over to, so if you head over, sorry, so if you head, so if you head over to GitHub, okay, I have in my to GitHub, I have in my profile a repository called GitHub. I have in head over to GitHub. GitHub. I have in my profile have in my profile a repository called in my profile a repository called I have in my profile a repository called Figma Designs. So if you go to repositories, then I so if you go to repositories, then I have Figma Designs. So this is the repository right here. And so if you go to repositories, then I have Figma Designs. So if you go to repositories, then I have Figma Designs. So if you go to repositories, then I have Figma Designs. So if you go to repositories, then I designs. So if you go to repositories, then repositories, then I have Figma design. So this is the repository right here. And don't worry about it, I'm going to link it in the description as well, so you can find it easily. Then this is the one that we just committed an hour ago. So it's then this is the one that we just committed an hour ago. So it's called Future Store. And here you can find the images, the desktop design, and you can go to the README if you want. And you can also get the mobile design. Go to the README if you want, and you can also get the mobile design. The images just contains everything else that you can make for the desktop and the mobile. Okay. Now we're going to be building this in React. So what I did is I canvassed a new React application using npx create. Now we're going to be building this in React. So what I did is I canvassed a new React application using npx create React app. And let me just switch to another screen. npx create React app, and let me just switch to another screen. Okay, so to canvas a new React application, npx create React app. Okay, so to canvas a new React application, you'd have to run npx create React app, and then give this the name of the application of whatever you want it to be. I just called mine Future, like so. And if you try to run this and you get an error, then it's most likely that you don't have Node.js installed. So you can head over to nodejs.org to install Node on your system, and then you can run node-v, or you can run node-version to get the version that you have installed. And then you can also check whether you have npx installed by saying npx-v or npx-version, and then you can do the same thing for npm. Okay, so npm-v and npm-version. Now, if you run all of these commands and they work in a terminal, then you can go ahead and do this, which will canvas a new React application for you. And then once you do that, then I've just opened up the generated folder in Visual Studio Code, and this is what I have on the right. And if you use control and tilde, which is the key to the left of your number one, then it will open up a terminal. And if you use control and tilde, which is the key to the left of your number one, which is the use control and tilde, which is the key to the left of your number one, then do this, which will come to the folder in Visual Studio. And if you use the key to the left, the key to the left. If you use control, and if you use if you use control and tilde, and if you use control and tilde, and if you use generated folder in Visual Studio Code, and this is what I have on the right. And if you use control and tilde, control and use and if you use control and tilde, control and if you use control and if you use Control and tilde, which is the key to the left of your number one, Control and tilde, which is the key to the left of your number one. Then it will open up a terminal, and inside my terminal I've just run npm start to start my development server, and you can see it's running on localhost 3000, where if I try to switch to it, then you'll notice that my React application is now running on localhost 3000, and it will open up a terminal, and inside my terminal I've just run npm start to start my development server, and you can see it's running. Then it will open up a terminal, and inside my terminal I've just run npm start to start my development server, and you can see it's running on localhost 3000, where if I try to switch to it, then you'll notice that my React application, switch to it. And you can see it's running on localhost 3000, where if I try to switch to it, then you'll notice that my React application is now running on localhost 3000, and this is what I have as the default. So right away, I'm just going to close up this server, and you can see it's running on localhost 3000, where if I, then you'll notice that my React application is now running on localhost 3000, and this is what I have as the default. So this is what I have as the default. So right away, I'm just going to close up this as the default. So right away, I'm just going to close up this screen, and then I'm going to place this beside, and we can begin building this out. Fantastic. Fantastic. And then I'm going to place this beside, and we can begin building this out. I'm just going to close up this screen, and then I'm going to I'm just going to close up this screen, and then I'm going to place this beside, and we can begin building this out. Fantastic. Begin building this out. Right away, I'm just going. Okay, so right away, I'm just going. This out. Okay, so right away, I'm just going to delete this. Begin building, and then I'm going to place this to the side, and we can begin building this out. Okay, so right away, I'm just going to delete, and then I'm going to place this to the side. Going to place this to the side. Okay, so right away, I'm just going to delete this because I don't need it. Okay, I'm just going to. Okay, so right away, I'm just going to. I'm just going to delete this. So right away, I'm just going to delete this. Delete. I'm just going to. Delete. I'm just going to. Right away, I'm just going to delete this because I don't need it. Okay, and then I'm going to go in. I don't need it. Okay, and then I'm going to go inside my public folder. And actually, what I want to do is I need to grab my default colors. And first of all, let me go inside my public folder. And first of all, let me go inside source, and then let me go inside index.css, and then just remove all. And then I'm going to go inside my public folder. And actually, what I want to do is I need to grab my default folder. And folder. And actually what I want to do is I need to grab my default colors. And first of all, let me go inside source. And then I'm going to go inside my public folder. And actually what I want to do is I need to grab my default colors. First of all, let me go need it. First of all, let me go inside source and then let me go inside index CSS. And then just remove all of this. And remove this as well. And this. And then go to the top and set up a few global variables. Looks like so. Let's say price. And then go to the top and set up a few and then go to the top and set up a few global variables. Variables. Global variables. Looks like so. Global variables. Global variables. Global variables. Looks like so. Let's say primary color. This is going to be some. Let's say primary. Looks like so. Let's say primary color. This is going to be something that I'm going to grab. So secondary variables. Looks like so. Let's say primary color. This is going to be something that I'm going to grab. So secondary variables. Looks like so. Let's say primary color. This is going to be something. Looks like so. Let's say primary color. Variables. Looks like so. Let's say primary color. This is going to be something that I'm going to grab. So secondary color as well. And then border radius. We're going to need that as well. And for the font, we need to get two fonts that I'm going to grab. So secondary color as well. And then border radius. We're going to need that as well. And for the font, we need to get two fonts. And the first font that we need is this. I don't know how to try to pronounce this in case I butcher it. And then we're also going to get Roboto condensed. Now this is only going to be for our titles, and then this is going to be for our text, and we're going to be using the light font. And also then you can pronounce this in case I butcher it. This is going to be for our text. And also then you can set up a few more global variables where I want all the images to have a mask with over 100%, so they don't introduce a horizontal scroll bar on the screen. And then text, and we're going to be using the light font. Also then you can set up a few more global variables where I want all the images to have a mask with over 100%, so they don't introduce. Also then you can set up a few more global variables where I want all the images to have a mask with over 100%, so they don't introduce a horizontal scroll bar on the screen. And then for the URLs, I want the list type to be none. And I just noticed something. If you try if you type something and you don't see any suggestions, it will be none. And I just noticed something. If you try none, and I just noticed something. If you try if you type something and you don't see any suggestions come, and I just noticed something. If you type something and you don't see any suggestions coming out, right? You don't see any suggestions on the bottom, for example, like this. You see any suggestions coming out, right? You don't see any suggestions on the bottom, for example, like this. Then you can say, and you don't see any suggestions coming out. Then you can say Control and Spacebar, which will give you the suggestions that you would usually get. Which will give you the suggestions that you would usually Control and Spacebar, which will give you the suggestions that you that you usually that you would usually get that you would usually get okay that you would usually get that you would usually get suggestions coming out. Then you can say control and spacebar, which will give you the suggestions that you would usually get. Control and spacebar, which will give you the suggestions that you would usually get. Okay, none. So this is the type none, and that you would usually get none. So this is the type none, and then get none. So this is the type none, and then get the what else we need. We want the H ones. We want the H2, and then get the. So this is the type none, and then get the what else we need. We want the H ones. This is the type none, and we want the H ones. We want the H2. So this is the type none, and we want the H ones. We want the H2. H5s. Okay. H1s, we want the H2, the H3, the H4, the H5s. Okay. And I think the H6 as well, though we're not going to use all of them. I think the H6 as well, though we're not going to use all of them. But I want all of this to have a font family of this. And I think the fallback to be classic. I'm not so sure we're going to check once we get to fonts.google.com. And then for the paragraphs, I want the actually right here, not the paragraph. I think the fallback to be classic. I'm not so sure we're going to check once we get to I think the fallback to be classic. I'm not so sure we're going to check once we get to I think the fallback to be classic. I'm not so sure we're going to check once we get to fonts.google.com. Classic. I'm not so sure we're going to check once we get to fonts.google.com. And then for the paragraphs, I want the actually right here, not the paragraph, but of the body. I want this to be a bottle condensed, like so, with the fallback of sans serif, like so, with the condensed, like so, with the fallback of sans serif. Right. And then for the paragraphs, I want a line height of 1. And then for the paragraphs, I want the actually right here, not the paragraph, but of the body. I want this to be a bottle condensed, like so, with the fallback of sans serif. Right. And then for the paragraphs, I want a line height of 1.6 for every single one of them. Just space them out. Okay, so I think this is going to be for the paragraph to fonts.google.com for the paragraph of the body. I want this to be condensed, like so, with the fallback of sans serif. Right, and then for the paragraphs, I want a line height of 1.6 for every single one of them. Just space them out. Okay. So I think this is going to be quite a bit for our. And then for the paragraphs, I want a line height of 1.6 for every single one of them. Just space them out. So I think this is going to be quite a bit for our global rivals. Now let me just go back into Figma so that I can get my colors here. The body radius here is going to be 5 pixels all around. Okay, and remember that this is CSS, and every variable that you declare colors here. The body radius here is going to be 5 pixels all around. Okay. And remember that this is CSS, and every variable that you declare must be prefixed by a double hyphen. That's all. So let me just go back into Figma. Give me a moment to grab these colors first. Must be prefixed by a double. Declare must be prefixed. Remember that this is CSS, and every variable that you declare must be prefixed by a declare must be prefixed by every variable that you declare must be prefixed by a double Ivan. That's all. So let's just go back into Figma. And remember that this is CSS, and every variable that you declare must be prefixed by a double hyphen. So let's just go back into Figma, give me a moment to. So let's just go back into Figma, give me a moment to grab this colors first of all. This colors first of all. Colors first is colors first of all. I want to grab this colors first of all. Colors first of all. Colors first of all. Give me a moment to grab this colors first of all. Go back into Figma, give me a moment to grab this colors first. Grab this colors first of all. Okay, so our primary color is going to be this. And our secondary color is going to be this. So you can just go ahead and copy them from here, or even wait until, or you can just grab them from the, copy them from here, or even wait until, or you can just grab them from the repository once I commit them to GitHub. Now, also, then let's head over to fonts.google.com. So fonts, the repository once I commit them to GitHub. ahead and copy them from here. Now, once you do this, then so you can just go ahead and copy them from here. Now, once you do this, then let's head over to fonts.google.com. So fonts.google.com. Google.com. Ahead and copy them from here. Now, once you do this, then let's head over to fonts.google.com. So fonts.google.com. Okay, let me bring this to the middle. Okay, so let's see, I'm looking for a bottle, and then fonts.google.com. So let's see, I'm looking for a bottle, and then so let's see, I'm looking for a bottle, and then this one right here, and I want the light 300. I think that's the only font that I'm going to use. And then once we do that, then I also want to grab another font called this one right here, and I want the light 300. I think that's the only font that I'm going to use. And then once we do that, then I also want to grab another font called this. Okay, it only has one style, so that's nice. So select the style, and then look, notice how we get both of these, right? So I'm just going to copy these two links. Is that right? Yes, that is right. So copy these two links. And look, notice how we get both of these, right? So I'm just notice how we get both of these, right? So I'm just going to copy these two links. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Copy these two links. Is that right? Yes, that is right. So copy these two links, and then I'm going to paste this to the side. These two links. And then I'm going to paste this to the side. Bring it back to the side like so. Now I can show this. Copy these two links, and then I'm going to paste this to the side. Bring it back to the side like so. Now I can show. And then look, notice how we get both of these, right? So I'm just going to copy these two links, and then I'm going to paste this to the side. Right? So I'm just going to copy these two links, and then I'm going to paste this to the side. Bring it back to the side like so. Now I can show this. And inside my index HTML, I can show this. Back to the side like so. Now I can show this. And bring it back to the side like so. Now I can show this. Bring it back to the side like so. And inside my index HTML, I'm going to paste it right here. Then I'm going to remove this comment. Remove that. I'm going to paste it right here. Then I'm going to remove this comment. Remove that. And then remove this comment as well. And then what do I need to do? I need to change this title. And then remove this comment as well. What do I need to do? I need to change this title to say what. Remove this comment as well. What do I need to do? I need to change this title to say what. What is the name of this thing? What is the name? Nice. What is the name of this thing? To say what. What do I need to do? I need to change this title to say what. What is the name of this thing? What is the name? It's called future. I need to change this title. It's called future. Like so. And then remove this comment as well because we don't need it. Like so. Like so. And then remove this comment as well because we don't need it. Okay, that's almost looking nice. Let me change this meta description to say feature or need. Don't need it. Okay. And remove this comment as well because we don't need it. That's almost looking nice. Let me change this in the description to say feature furniture store, like so. And then before I save this, I just want to change actually let me do this again. I want to change this theme color to this, like so. And then before I save this, I just want to change actually let me do this furniture. Before I save this, I just want to change actually let me do this again. Change actually let me do this again. I want to change this I want to change this theme color. Before I save this, I just want to change actually let me do this again. I want to change this theme color to this. Okay, so that's right, because I keep on forgetting to change this. So once that reloads, then our title up here should change, and because I keep on forgetting to change this. Forgetting to change this. So once that reloads, then our title up here should change. And if you try to open this up on mobile, if you're on a local network, then you can open up this link on your mobile, and you should see that the address bar should be a dark green color. Okay, so now I can close this down, and then I can close the index.html color. Should be a dark green color. So now I can close this down, and then I can close the index.html. To this. Okay, so now I can close this down, and then I can close the index.html, and I can remove this. And then actually wait a minute, I didn't check whether the fallback was cast this down, and then I can close the index.html, and I can remove this. And then actually wait a minute, I didn't check whether the fallback was casted for this, but we're gonna find out in a moment anyway. So once it's saved, close the index.html, and I can remove this. And then actually wait a minute, I didn't check whether the fallback was casted for this, but we're gonna find out in a moment anyway. So once it's saved this, then this should happen. Look at this should happen. Now one thing that I forgot to mention is that I want to use table CSS for this. Actually, should I use check whether the fallback was casted for this, but we're gonna find out in a moment anyway. So once I save this, then this should happen. Look at this should happen. Now one thing that I forgot to mention is that I want to use table CSS for this. Actually, should I use table or should I just hard copy it out? It's going to look at this for CSS. Okay, so let's just continue. And the next thing I want to do, but we're gonna find out in a moment anyway. So once I save this, then this should happen. Look at this should happen. Now one thing that I forgot to mention is that I want to use table CSS for this. Actually, should I use table or should I just hard copy it out? It's going to look at this for CSS. Okay, so let's just continue. And the next thing I want to do, and then I can close the index.html, and I can remove this, and I can remove this. And then actually wait a minute, check whether the fallback was casted for this, but we're gonna find out in a moment anyway. So once I save this, then this should happen. Look at this should happen. Now one thing that I forgot to mention, once I save this, then this should happen. Look at this should happen. Now one thing that I forgot to mention is that I want to use table CSS for this. Actually, should I use table or should I just hard copy it out? It's going to look at this for CSS. Okay, so let's just continue. And the next look at this should happen. The next thing I want to do is just create a new folder and a source folder called components, like so. And then inside components, actually let me delete a few things. So delete app.css, app.js, the logo, SPG, report, the buttons, and setups. Just delete all of these. We don't need them. And then in index.js, we can remove this because we deleted it, and then remove its import as well. Save this. And then in app.js, we're going to remove this on top. Okay, and then remove this header from here, and then remove this div class of app. And then we're going to return an H1 that says feature, like so. And we should see feature on the screen. Just reload it, and it should show up on the screen right there. Look at that, looking amazing. Looking amazing. Okay, now what do we need to do here actually? We're going to need a we're going to need a few we're going to return an H1 that says feature, like so. And we should see feature on the screen. Just reload it, and it should show up on the screen. Feature, like so. Feature, like so. Feature. look at that. We're going to need a few components, and I just want to list them all out. Okay, so we're going to need a header.js, which is obviously our header. We're going to need a logo.js for our logo. We're going to need the call to action button, right? And then we're going to need our number.js. And then we're also going to need command load. Okay, we're also going to need our showcase.js, actually not showcase mobile.js, because we're also going to have a showcase desktop. So showcase desktop.js, like so. And then I just want to list them all out. Okay, so we're going to need a header.js, which is obviously our header. We're going to need a logo.js for our logo. We're going to need the call to action button, right? And then we're going to need our number.js. And then we're also going to need command load. Okay, we're also going to need our showcase.js, actually not showcase mobile.js, because we're also going to have a showcase desktop. So showcase desktop.js, like so. And then once we have this, then we're also going to need a grid.js. And then we're also going to need a testimonials.js, like so. And then next we're going to have a newsletter.js. And then after newsletter.js, we're going to have footer.js. And then in footer.js, we're going to have footer logo.js. And then in footer logo.js, we're also going to have socials.js. And I think that should be all for the components that we're going to need for this project. And before we continue, actually, I want to create another folder in my source folder called data. And this is going to be housing all our repetitive data, like the number links and some of the grids, so that we don't have to keep on doing the same thing over and over again. So let's start with, we're going to need our the number links, and some and some of the another folder in my source folder called data. And this is going to be housing all our repetitive data, like the number links and some of the grids, so that we don't have to keep on doing the same thing over and over again. So let's start with, we're going to need our number.js. And actually, I've just remembered a component that we're going to need, and it's called menu button.js. Okay, so inside here, we're going to have number, then we're also going to have grid.js, and then we're also going to have testimonials.js. And actually, no, because we're only going to have one testimonial. So technically doing this doesn't really make sense. So let me delete it. And then we're going to have socials.js, which once again is for the footer social media icons. And then once we do this, then I want to install a unique a package that will generate unique IDs for me. And the package is called UUID. So I'm going to add my terminal right here. And then I'm going to say npm install UUID, like so. And actually doing this doesn't really make sense. So let me delete it. And then we're going to have socials.js, which once again is for the footer icons. And then once we do this, then I want to install a unique a package that will generate unique IDs, that will generate unique IDs for me. A package that will generate unique IDs for me, and the package is called UUID. So I'm going to add my terminal right here, and then I'm going to say npm install UUID, like so. And actually, I should have installed React icons as well, but then again, actually, no, I don't think we need React icons, because in my Figma design repository, and then I'm going to say npm a package that will generate unique IDs for me, and the package is called UUID. So I'm going to add my terminal right here, and then I'm going to say npm install UUID, like so. And actually, I should have installed React icons as well. But then again, actually, no, I don't think we need React icons, because in my Figma design repository, then I've provided all the icons that we need for this project. So actually, let me just open up and just copy some of those things, some of those icons. npm install UUID, like so. And actually, I should have installed React repository. Then I've provided all the icons that we need for this project. So actually, let me just open up and just copy some of those things, some of those icons. So I'm going to Figma package that will generate unique IDs for me, and the package is called UUID. So I'm going to add my terminal right here, and then I'm going to say npm install UUID, like so. And actually, I should have installed React icons as well. But then again, actually, no, I don't think we need React icons, because in my Figma design, I don't think we need React icons, because in my Figma. Actually, no, I don't think we need React icons, because in my Figma design repository, then I've provided all. No, I don't think we need React icons, because in my Figma design repository, then I've provided all the icons that we need for this project. So actually, let me just open up and just copy some of those things, some of those icons. provided all the icons that we need for this project. So actually, let me just open up. Let me just copy some of those things, some of those icons. So I'm going to Figma. I don't know, I'm just opening up my my file explorer here and just copying the images of those icons. So I'm going to Figma. I don't know, I'm just opening up my my file explorer here and just copying the images. And don't worry, these images are all available if you run the repository. So just let them just say copy, rather drag and drop. Did you copy? Okay, you did. Right. Now these are the images that are available in the repository. Okay. So if you head over into the repository, then you should see desktop, which has all the desktop images, and then it has the mobile images as well, and then we have our social media SVG logos right here. So that's looking fantastic. Okay. And then once we do that, then let's start right away to style my file explorer here and just copying the images. And don't worry, these images are all available if you run the repository. Copying the images. And don't worry, these images are all available if you run the repository. So just let them just say copy. Let them just say copy. Rather drag and drop. Did you copy? Okay, you did. Now this rather drag and drop. Right. Now these are the images that are available in the repository. Okay. So if you head over into the repository, then you should see desktop, which has all the desktop images, and then it has the mobile images as well, and then we have our social media SVG logos right here. So that's looking fantastic. Our social media SVG logos right here. SVG logos right here. Then we have our social media SVG logos right here. So that's looking fantastic. Okay. And then logos right here. SVG logos right here. And then once we do that, then let's start right away to style our as I draw out our component. Logos right here. And then once we do that, then let's start right away to right here. And then once we do that, then let's start right away right here. And then once we do that, then let's start right away to style our as I draw to style our as I draw out our components, right? Okay. And I just remember something. The first thing that I should have done actually at the top is just reset everything, so set the margin to 0. Okay. And out our components, right? Okay. And I just remember something. Our as I draw out our components, right? And I just remember something. The first thing that I should have done our actually drawn out our way to then let's start right away to actually drawn out our components, right? And to let's start right away actually drawn out that then let's start right away actually drawn out our components, right? And I just remember something. The first thing that I should have done actually at the top is just components, right? And I just remember something. The first thing that I should have done actually at the top is just reset everything. So set the margin to 0, reset the padding to 0, and reset the box sizing to border box. So, and there we go. So I can close this and can head over into components, and I'm going to start right away with the call to action button, because our call to action button is just a green button that says stop. So I'm going to see underscore RAFCE, and I'm doing this because it is going to generate a React function component and export it as default. Now I can do this using an extension called React Redux. What is it? ES7 React Redux GraphQL and React Native snippets. So you can head over to your extensions and you can install this extension, and it provides quite a few things that you can do. Quite a few, and you can go through each one of them, but the most common snippets. So you can head over to your extensions and you can install this. Yeah, a React Arrow function combined and export it as default. Now I can. So I'm going to say underscore RAFCE, and I'm doing this because it is going to generate a React Arrow function combined and export it as default. Now I can do this using an extension called React Redux. ES7 React Redux GraphQL and React Native snippets. So you can head over to your extensions and you can install this extension, and it provides quite a few things that you can do. Extensions and you can install this extension, and extensions and you can install this extension, and it provides quite a few things that you can do. Quite a few, and you can go through each one of them, but the most common one that we're going to be using is the underscore RAFCE, which will just generate this, and you don't have to keep on typing this over and over again. Okay, now once we do this, then and it provides quite a few things that you can do. Quite a few, and you can go through each one of them, and you don't have to keep on typing this over and over again. Okay, now once this, and you don't have to keep on typing this over and over again. Now once we do this, then I'm just going to run an empty fragment here, and here I'm going to call this button, and then I'm going to say stop fragment here, and here I'm going to call this button, and then I'm going to say stop. Like so. Now I'm calling it button because technically this page is not going to have multiple pages, right? This website is not going to have multiple pages, so I don't have done an href, which doesn't really go anywhere. Okay. So once we do this, then I'm going to give this a class name, or it really go anywhere. Okay. Which doesn't really go anywhere. Okay. So once we do this, then I'm going to give this a class name of btm-cta, which is doesn't really go anywhere. Okay. I'm going to give this a class name of btm-cta, which is a call to action button right there, and then we're going to start it out in our CSS. So this is going to be our call to action component, and then we are going to go into logo right here, and inside logo I want to import my logo first of all, which will be inside my images, right? Inside my images, and it should be called header logo.svg. So I'm going to say import logo from /should be images /header-logo.svg, and then I'm going to say underscore RAFCE once again. And remember, if you type this and it doesn't give you, if you type this and it doesn't give you any suggestions, then you can say control and spacebar, and you can just press enter or tab, or you can click on it and it should give you this. Now inside here I'm just going to turn an href, and it should give you this. Now inside here I'm just going to turn this. Now inside here I'm just going to turn an href. Instead of I'm just going to turn an image inside here that goes to logo, which is the source, and for the art I'm just going to say future store. Like so, which is technically our logo. And then once we have this, then I can go inside my header, and inside header I can say once again underscore RAFCE. You can see we use it quite a bit. And then at the top of this I want to import my logo, right? So import logo from actually not dot slash logo, like so. And then inside here we want to turn a fragment once again, and then return a header element, and then dot slash logo, like so. And then top of this I want to import my logo, right? So import logo from actually not dot slash logo, like so. Inside here we want to turn a fragment once again, and then return a header element, and then inside this header element I want to turn a div, and then this div is going to be housing the logo component, like so. And then below this logo component, then what am I going to have? We need to create our menu button. So I'm going to create another div inside here, like so. And then div, and then this div is going to be housing the logo component, like so. And then below this logo component, then what am I going to have? We need to create our menu button. So I'm going to create another div inside here with a component called menu button that we haven't yet created, but I'm just going to import it at the top. So I'm going to say import menu button from dot slash menu button, like so. And then right away I'm going to go into my menu button component, and then I'm going to say import menu from, now this menu is the hamburger icon, the 3 lines, which I have. Menu is the I'm going to go into my menu button component. This menu is the hamburger icon, the 3 lines, which I have right here, menu icon.svg. So I'm going to say import this from dot slash images slash menu dash icon.svg, and then I'm going to say underscore RAFCE, like so, and then return an empty fragment, then return a button, and then this button is going to say menu, like so. And then this button is going to say menu, like so. Not going to say this button is going to say menu, like so. Not like so, sorry, it's going to have an image because the menu button is an image, and then you can say menu, and then it's not going to have an alt attribute because we don't really need it. Okay, in this case, that is, we don't really need it in this case. Okay, so save this attribute because we don't really need it. Okay, say menu, and then it's not going to have an alt attribute because we don't really need it. In this case, that is, we don't really need it in this case. Okay, so save this, and then I can save this, and nothing happens because remember we need to run out. We don't really need it in this case. Okay, so save this. Okay, so save this, and then I can save this. Okay, so save this, and then I can save this in this case. Okay, so save this, and then I can. Okay, so save this, and then. Okay, so save this, and then I can save this. Case that is, we don't really need it in this case. Okay, so save this, and then I can save this, and nothing happens because remember we need to render out now our header inside our app.js. So head over back into app.js, and then right inside here, I want to render the header like so, and remember to import it at the top. Okay, and we should see nothing on the screen. Or we do see something technically. Yes, we do see something because this is a button. Okay, now I was expecting that we don't see anything because everything is currently white in color. Okay, now let's head. We do see something because this is a button. Okay, now I was expecting that we don't see anything because everything is currently white in color. Okay, now let's head over. Let me give this header a. Now let's head over. Let me give this header a class name of header. Okay, and then give this div a class name of logo. Give this div a class name of menu dash button. And so instead of doing this here, I should probably do it inside here. So give this a class name of menu dash button. This is why I like telling because I can just tell it everything inside instead of having to think of my class names. So I'm going to remove this and then let's head over into index.js. So into index.css, and then let's place a comment here that says header. And so and then let's select the class of header and then the class name of menu dash button. This is why I like telling. This is why I like telling because I can just tell it everything inside instead of having to think of my class names. So I'm going to over into index.js. So into index menu dash button. This is why I like telling because I can just tell it everything inside instead of having to think of my class names. So I'm going to remove this and then let's head over into index.js. So into index.css, and then let's place a comment here that says header. And so and then let's select the class of header and then just say background color. Set this to primary color so we can see everything. Like so, and then you can say display flex, and then align it to the center, and then just drag content to space between, and then add a padding of 20 pixels all around. So we have this, and then we can now target the class of menu dash button, and then we can say background color, set this to transparent, so that we don't have this kind of outline. You look at that. Then we can say border to none, right? Okay. And then also say outline none, so that, right, none, right, okay. And then also say outline none, so that when I click on it, look at this, or rather it doesn't happen. It didn't happen as expected, so that's okay. Now, what was expected to happen was that when I click on it, then an outline would form on it, but it doesn't. Okay. So once you have this is our menu icon, and I should not have done something wrong. So once you have this is our menu icon, and I should not have done something wrong. Where I wanted in the original thing was that I wanted this to be on the left. Okay, I wanted it to be on the left, so I can see here is display flex. Oh, you know what? Flex direction. I can set this to row reverse. Okay, I wanted it to be on the left, so I can see here is display flex. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Flex direction. On the left, okay? I wanted it to be on the left, so I can see here is display flex direction. I can set this to row reverse. So take this down, okay? And then let me see if I set this to center. Nope, I don't want that, so let's just see space between. Okay, so that's fine. And then what do we need to do next? No. So take this down, okay? And then let me see if I set this to center. Nope, I don't want that, so let's just see space between. Okay, so that's fine. So take this down, okay? And then what do we need to do next? No. Reverse. So take this down, okay? Now this is for our header. Now I don't want this color on our head, okay? Now technically our header is going to be, actually just the color inside. Now technically our header is going to be an absolute header, okay? Because I want the showcase image to go behind it. That's when we so that it kind of gives the illusion that the header is transparent. An absolute header, okay? Because I want the showcase to go behind it. That's when we That's when we showcase image to go behind it, so that it kind of gives the illusion that the header is transparent. So let's say position this as absolute. And notice what happens? That happens. So we set the width for this to 100%, that it goes to the end of the screen. And then actually once we do that, then I think we're all done. That happens. So we set the width for this to 100%, that it goes to the end of the screen. And then actually once we do that, then I think we're all done, and we can deal with our that it goes to the end of the screen. And then actually once we do that, then I think we're all done, and we can deal with our header next. Okay. So let me close this. So we set the width for this to 100%, that it goes to the end of the screen. So let me close this logo. Let me close the header for now and the main button. Now remember that I have not done anything to do with the links in the header. Okay, I've left that out on purpose so that you can just do with the UI first. Okay, and also for bigger screens, then I'm going to do the scaling up later because I just want to deal with the mobile design first. So, okay, and also for bigger screens, then I'm going to do the scaling up later because I just want to deal with the mobile design first. Okay, and also for bigger screens, then I'm going to do the scaling up screens. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the scaling up later. The scaling up later because I just want to deal with the mobile design first. So once we do this, then let's head over into Showcase Mobile. Okay. And was it a good idea to separate this out? Then let's head over into Showcase Mobile. Okay. Was it a good idea to separate this out? Okay. And was it a good idea to separate this out? I don't think it was a good idea. Let me delete these two, okay? I don't need to delete both of them, I just need to delete one. So delete this, and then rename this to Showcase. So, and then inside this Showcase, then I want to import both images, both the Showcase images for the desktop, which is this one right here. This is for the desktop, okay? And then the Showcase image for the mobile, which is this one right here. It's much smaller, as you can tell, okay? Now I want to go into Showcase.js, right? And I'm going to say import Showcase Mobile from $/images/mobile/showcase.jpg, and then copy this down, and change this to Showcase Desktop, and then change this from $/images/mobile/showcase.jpg, and then copy this down and change this to Showcase Desktop, and then change this from mobile to desktop, like so. And then I'm going to say underscore RAFCE once again, and then inside I'm going to turn a fragment, and then we turn a section, and then this section is going to have a class name of Showcase, and then below this we're going to have a div, the class of overlay, like so. And then this div, the class of overlay, is going to have an h1 that says style in living, and then below this h1 we're going to have our call to action button. Remember we created a call to action button, and then we can just import it right at the top. So you can say import CTA from $/CTA. Now remember that with the latest version of React, then we no longer need to import React at the top, so that's why I'm not doing it. So once we do, wait, what am I doing? I've just realized that we don't need to import this actually. We don't need to import these two because I'm going to be adding the images from WhatsApp, not from WhatsApp, but from our. We no longer need to import React at the top, so that's why I'm not doing it. So once we do, wait, what am I doing? Doing it. I've just realized that we don't need to import this. With the latest version of React, then we no longer need to import React at the top, so that's why I'm not doing it. I've just realized that we don't need to import this actually. We don't need to import these two because I'm going to be adding the images from WhatsApp, not from WhatsApp, but from our. We're going to be adding the images because I'm going to be adding the images from WhatsApp, from WhatsApp. WhatsApp, not from WhatsApp, not from WhatsApp, but from our. We're going to be adding the images from because I'm going to be adding the images from WhatsApp, not these two. Because I'm going to be adding the images from WhatsApp, not from WhatsApp, but from our. We're going to be adding the images from. 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 We're going to be adding the images. We're going to be adding the images from. We're going to be adding the images from. We don't need to import this actually. We don't need to import these two. We're going to be adding the images from our CSS. Yeah. We're going to be adding the images from our CSS. So let's see this. Let's go into index.js. To import these two. We're going to be adding the images from our CSS. We're going to be adding the images from our. That we don't need to import this actually. We don't need to import these two. We're going to be adding the image from our CSS. So let's save this. Let's go into index.js, index CSS. I'm going to set these names up. And place a column that says showcase here. And then we'll type the class of showcase. And I'm going to set this high. So with this, let's go into index.js, index CSS. I'm going to these names up. Let me place a comment that says showcase here. And then I'm going to type the class of showcase. And I'm going to set this height to 512 pixels because that is the height of the image. And then I'm going to say background, so set this to URL. Say background, so set this to URL. Set this to dot slash images / desktop / showcase XO. Sorry, this is a mobile. Sorry for that. This is mobile XO. And once I save this, then we should see nothing on the screen. Why does nothing appear on the screen? Nothing on the screen. Nothing on the screen. Why does nothing appear on the screen? That's the URL. / images / mobile / showcase mobile. Okay, sorry, the image. / images / mobile / showcase mobile. Why does nothing appear on the screen? Okay, sorry, the image is called showcase dash mobile. Okay, sorry for that once again. And we should see something on the screen, but we don't see, so let me set this to no repeat and set it to center and cover, like so, and cover, like so. Like so. But still nothing happens. Did I call? But still nothing happens. Did I call this correctly? Showcase. This is the class of showcase, right? Why isn't this working? Let me close this out. Okay, showcase. But still nothing happens. Did I call this correctly? Showcase. This is the class of showcase, right? Why isn't this working? Let me close this out. Height of 512. This image showing. This image should be showing. Let's go ahead and start the overlay. So showcase overlay, set this to background dash. This image showing. This image should be showing. Call this correctly. Showcase. Let's go ahead and start the overlay. So showcase overlay, set this to background dash. I'll set this to RGBA 000 and 0.25, so 25% opacity. Okay, and set the height for this to 512 pixels as well. The same as this. And then you can say display flex, alignment of center, and just the center, which will push this text and this button to the center. But nothing happens to this because why does nothing happen? This is class name of showcase. Am I doing that correctly? Am I doing that correctly? Just the center, which will push this text and this button to the center. But nothing happens to this because why? And this button to the center. But nothing happens to this because why does nothing happen? This is class name of showcase. Am I doing that correctly? Am I doing that correctly? Background image. Are we doing this correctly? I can't even tell. Are we doing this correctly? I can't even tell. This showcase. Oh my god, you know what? You know what the problem is? We haven't rendered this showcase. That's the reason. This showcase. Oh my. That's the reason. Okay, just import this. That's the reason why. Oh, 000 and 0.25, so 25% opacity. Alignment of center and just 500 center, which is this. Then you can as well. The same as this. And then you can say display flex, alignment of center and just 500 center, which will push this text and this button to the center. Oh my god, you know what? You know what the problem is? We haven't rendered this showcase. That's the reason. Okay, just import this. That's the reason. And this button to the center. But nothing happens to this because why does nothing happen? the display flex, align it to center, and just content center, which will push this text and this button to the center. But nothing happens to this because why does nothing happen? Oh my god, you know what? You know what the problem is? We haven't rendered this showcase. That's the reason. Okay, just import this. That's the reason why. Oh, okay, there we go. So now that we have this, then we can say set the flex direction here, flex direction set. So now that we have this, then we can say set the flex direction here, flex direction set is to column. So okay, so that we have this, and then probably we can change it just color to white for everything. Okay, so that we have this, and then I can now target the H1. So copy this, target the H1, and I can see font size 36 pixels, and margin bottom set this to 20 pixels. Sorry, from the bottom right there. So start leaving, and then I can see letter spacing set this to 5 pixels. Okay, and this is full color back there, 5 pixels. Okay, and set this to 5 pixels, and this is full color back there. Does this work actually? 10 pixels. Does that work? Okay, so let's set this back to 5 pixels. It hadn't reloaded. Okay, so then we have that style in living. Fantastic. Now once you do this, then I no longer want this background because of the header. So let me go back to the header and remove this background color. The background color, so then we have this. Look at that. We have a transparent header. Isn't that amazing? Now let's take this call function button. So right, I'm going to add a btn.cta and set the background color to primary color. Okay, set the text color to white to hashtag FFF, and then set the border to 2 pixels and solid and primary color, like so. And then what else can we do? We can add some padding of 10 pixels on the top and bottom and 20 pixels on the left and right. And then we can see the font family, because buttons don't usually have the same font family as the parent, and let's specify too. So I'm going to say button condensed like so, with a fallback of sans serif. And so you know what? This might become a bit repetitive if I have multiple buttons. So what I'm going to say, just call for every button, then set this. Okay, and actually this is the same. It's the same rule. Say just call for every button, then set this. And actually this is the same it's the same rule as this, so I can just command here and call this button, and then I can move this. Look at that. And once again I can as well do this for the input as well, and then for the input placeholder like so, and then I can do it for the label as well. So for the body, the buttons, all the inputs, all the input placeholder text and the labels are all going to have a font family of robot context and a fallback of sans serif. And then we are going to add the border radius of our variable. So 5 pixels like so, and then set the font family. Set this to 14 pixels, I think was what I used in the design. Looks too small. 16 pixels. But this isn't reloading. Sorry, not font family, sorry. This is not font family, but font size. Okay, so this set this back to 14. So we have that. Okay, looking amazing. Amazing. And something's wrong with this. We have that. Okay, looking amazing. Amazing. And something's wrong with this. This text. Is it the same as this text? I can't even tell. Let me change this to F. Let me see how this looks. Okay, it's the same style. It's the same text. Okay, it's the same font. Sorry, that's what I mean. Now, remember how we have set this to a background image of showcase mobile for small screens. Now I want to change this up for large screens, so I'm going to add a media query. Now I'm going to say add media for a mean width of 760 pixels. Then I want to target the showcase, and I want the background to now be URL. Okay, set this to /images/desktop/showcase.jpg, and then set it to no repeat and center and cover as well, just like that. And we're going to see this in action once we start scaling it up. Okay, so next let's deal with our grid section. And for our grid section, then we're going to need to do a bit of refactoring where I'm just going to copy these two folders, so the desktop folder and the mobile folder. I'm going to copy them from here, and then I'm going to insert my public folder and paste them inside. Scaling it up. Okay, so next let's deal with our grid section. And for our grid section, then we're going to need to do a bit of refactoring where then next let's deal with our grid section. And for our grid section, then refactor. Okay, so next let's deal with our grid section. And for our grid section, then we're going to need to do a bit of refactoring where I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to copy these two folders, so the desktop folder and the mobile folder. I'm going to copy them from here, and then I'm going to insert my public folder and paste them inside. Sorry, instead of pasting them inside, I'm going to create a new folder called images, and then paste them inside this images folder. So you're going to have the desktop images as well as the mobile images. Okay, the mobile images. Okay, because I want I'm going to be creating a data array next. I'm going to be creating a data array next, and I want the images to be sent from the public folder so that they're accessible. And the mobile images. I'm going to be creating a data array next, and I want the images to be sent from the public folder so that they're accessible. Otherwise, they won't show. So what we're going to do is inside our data folder we have a grid.js file, right? Remember that we installed UUID, right? Remember we installed UUID. So I'm going to say import v4 as UUID v4 from v4 as UUID v4 UUID. So I'm going to say import UUID, right? Remember we installed UUID. So I'm going to say import v4 as UUID v4 from UUID, and remember this is in curly brackets. And then I'm going to say export const grid, and then I'm going to say export but this is in curly brackets, and then I'm going to say export const grid. Now this is a named export, so I'm going to make it into an array of objects. So this is going to be UID v4 for the unique ID, okay? And then for the image, the image is going to be done from /watch. It's going to be done from /images / desktop. And then for the image is going to be done from /watch. It's going to be done from /images / desktop /share-1.jpg. And I've just remembered something that I should mention is that I separated this. You notice how the mobile and the desktop have both have share 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the desktop has up to 10, but the mobile version has up to 5. Okay. Now I plan to do something different for this, but I just noticed that it's going to be repetitive. Okay, so I just want to do it once, and I'm going to be using the desktop images. Okay, I'm going to be using the desktop images instead of the mobile images. Okay, so inside here I'm going to say desktop. This is going from desktop share1.jpg, and then I'm going to say the text for this is going to be something that we're going to grab in a moment. And then the price for this is going to be watch. So this is going to be watch. It will be used $87. So let's just use $87 once again. $11 once again. And then let me grab the text. Okay, let me grab the text. Okay, let me grab the text. Let me grab in a moment. And then the price for this is going to be watch. It will be used $87. So let's just use $87 once again. And then let me grab the text. Okay, let me grab the text. And actually let me show you. You can head over to push this to the left. Okay, so if you Google random text generator, then you will get this randomtextgenerator.com, and you have this. So you can just copy this. Okay. And then once you copy that, then you can come and paste it inside here, and you look at that. So we have random text. Do that. Do this.